Jingle bells ringing in my ear. Jingle bell, a sound that's oh so dear. Frosty the snowman is all around town. Watch out for reindeers are falling down. We stay up waiting for Santa tonight. He climbs down the chimney at the speed of light. While we're dancing around the Christmas tree, hugging and kissing just you and me. Carolers are singing outside our door, lovely songs we all heard before, as they walk from house to house to wish us all a Merry Christmas Day. Oh, a Merry Christmas Day. Oh, we're chasing snowflakes as they're falling down, and follow Rudolph all across the town. Later we meet under the mistletoe.
Hello, it's December 1st. Welcome to a Vlogmas Day 1. So typically Vlogmas is like little extra videos daily. I am doing December daily over on our socials, so Instagram and Facebook, where I'm opening the advent calendars that we dyed. But for YouTube, I'm gonna film, I think, like December 1st through the 7th, little clips of each day. It may just be me opening advents each day. And then if we get up to anything, the pups are in here with me. If we get up to anything else, I will try to include that. I am not in that like vlogger mindset, so I don't always think to film everything, but it is December 1st. So for the purpose of my Vlogmas, which will be weekly, I'm going to film opening my other advents that are not my Frogget ones, and I will share with you the Frogget ones each day, the colors. So for today, we are going to open my Littlest Charm Co., my Homespun House, my Archer and Olive, and my fiber one that Brian dyed for me. So let me turn you around. Okay, so here is my Archer and Olive. Here is my Littlest Charm Co. Here is my Homespun House. And here is my fiber. So let me get out day 1 of fiber. And let's open this and get out. Let's see if I can find day 1. Hello? Is that looks like a 7. What am I not seeing? Are they not in order? Okay, here it is. Day 1 of that. So we have that. We have fiber. Let's find Kelsey's day 1. Okay, I found Kelsey's day 1. And then put all this back. Let's find my Archer and Olive day 1. So day 1 looks like it is here. Oh, this looks like it's going to be fun to get out. Hold, please. Okay, we're back. I am on the floor since I didn't feel like setting up the whole thing. So day 1 of fiber, and I have to laugh because I already know that this one is the only one that Mr. Frogget did not dye. So he dyed all 24. And then when he went down the next day to check them for if they were dry and to package them up, he didn't like the way day 24 turned out. So he asked for another bump. So we wound off another bump and he took it downstairs and he decided he decided that it went better as the first color. So I already know it's undyed. But look how cute. He did a little braid. So I already know that day one is undyed. So apparently that worked well for his vision. So we'll see. I'll spin that up. So let's do day one of a homespun house. There wasn't a card like for inspo or anything. So I don't know what the theme is. And, oh, Little Women. Okay. That's one of my all-time favorite books. I love that. Okay. I love where this is going. Let's open. Hi, Koopy. There's Kelsey's day one. Now, I did do the deluxe delights. Oh, so we have a cute little sticker. And it's all wrapped in oh, cute. It's a tray of gingerbread cookies. Okay. Can you see that? Cute. Love that. And then I have day one of my Archer and Olive. This is a stationery, like, notebook. Hi, Koopy. So I know there's going to be quite a few notebooks, and it looks like the first one is like a traveler's size, so tall and skinny, and it's got that beautiful... Are you helping? It's got that beautiful picture on the top. So that's all of my non-Frogget Advents. But yesterday was technically the first Sunday of Advent. So if you got a weekly calendar, you could open week one of our Dream Harbor, which was the Pumpkin Spice Cafe. And I did open that on our socials yesterday. So today would be day one of our Charlie Brown Christmas. We did put little stickers of our inspo for each one. So day one for Charlie Brown Christmas, which is a 12-day, is Snoopy and Woodstock. So lots of fun with that one. I'll put that back in there because I still have to do the live for Instagram and Facebook. And then day one of our Dragon Rider Academy, which is inspired by all the Fourth Wing books, is the Wing Leader. And with this calendar, I did a little passage. I don't know. For each day, I told you where the inspo came from. So if it was a quote or a certain character, I listed the book, the chapter, the page number. So day one, the Wing Leader, Xaden Ryerson, Fourth Wing, chapter 1, page 18. He's tall with wind-blown black hair, dark brows, warm tawny skin, dark stubble, and gold-flecked onyx eyes, wearing rider black. So that is the Wing Leader. So if you haven't read the books, these can be somewhat spoilery, but if you have read the books, then you know. Also, I wanted to share, each of our Advents came with a custom bag made by Shannon of Shannon's Fun Bags. There were 5 different prints, and I just told her I wanted them to be frogs because it would have been way too hard to do themed with the books. So this way we get to have our little frog, you know, rep in there. So this is the one. I did not get to save one of each because there were only enough, you know, to send. You also got a special bookmark, honorary member of the Fantasy Readers Guild. They had dragons on. And then you also got a custom set of stitch markers from Kelsey. So we worked together to design these. Well, she did all the designing. I just told her what my ideas were. So you got a cute little box, Dragon Rider Academy. She customized each box, and in it you get a blue dragon, which is Sigale, who is Zayden's dragon. You get, oh shoot, sorry, you get a black dragon, which is Tairn. He is Violet's dragon. You get a gold dragon, which is Andarna. She's Violet's other dragon. I mean, the detail on these, the wings. And then I wanted to find a way to represent our two main characters, Zayden and Violet. So for Zayden, we did a dagger with a dragon on it. And for Violet, we did just a lightning bolt, since she is a lightning wielder. So that is the charms for Dragon Rider Academy. Now, for Snoopy, this was one of the other fabrics. Or for Charlie Brown, I should say. You got a custom Snoopy bookmark and another custom set of stitch markers, a Charlie Brown Christmas. And for this one, we did Snoopy's doghouse, all decorated for the holidays. We did the classic Charlie Brown t-shirt. Whoops, I keep dropping them. We did Snoopy and his buddy Woodstock. And then we couldn't think of a fifth one. And then Kelsey came up with the idea, how about Woodstock in a cup of cocoa? So that is the Charlie Brown set. And hopefully you guys opened your goodies. I'm an open my goodies first type of girl. So then for the weeklies, here was the other pattern that I got to keep. I don't have pictures of the other two patterns, so hopefully people will show them. You got a different bookmark. They're all book related. And for these, we did based on, she did the charms based on the book. So like for the Pumpkin Spice Cafe, we have a pumpkin spice latte. For the Cinnamon Bun Bookstore, we have a cute little cinnamon roll with icing. These are so cute. For the Christmas Tree Farm, which I think is book 3, we have a beautiful Christmas tree with glitter and snow. For the Strawberry Patch Pancake House, she did a stack of pancakes with strawberries. And then for the Gingerbread Bakery, she did 2. So we have a cute little gingerbread boy and girl. So I absolutely love all of the charms that Kelsey did. Just always stellar work. So I think that's it for today. That's all my advents for today. So I'm going to go spin, and yeah, I'm I'm loving this so far. Little Women. That's gorgeous. All right, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Time to open the tea advent. So we got Adagio this year. I tried to ask Mr. Froggett to do it and he said no. So he's being a Grinch, but there he is. All right, what did we get? Honey Bush Banana Nut, which I think is a Rooibos. It's caffeine free, so we're gonna try it. Hello guys. Okay, it's day 2, December daily, Vlogmas day 2. I am filming this clip a second time because I went to upload it to the computer to start editing the vlog, and all of my footage was bad. I was upside down, it was blurry. So this is a refilm. So the only things I have open today are day 2 of my homespun house, day 2 of my fiber advent, and day 2 of our Froggett Yarns 24-day, the Dragon Rider Academy. So we'll do day 2 again of a homespun house, and it is A Nightmare Before Christmas. And like, it just does not want to focus. There we go. It's on a sparkle base this time. You do not get to pick the bases for this. Is it going to work? See, this is what happened. Okay. You do not get to pick the bases for this when you buy it. It's whatever Molly feels like dying. So that's day 2 of that. Day 2 of my fiber advent from Mr. Froggett is this beautiful peachy pinks with little hints of lavender. It's very nice, and as you know, yesterday it was undyed. So day 2 of our 24-day countdown is Golden Feathertail. This is from 4th Wing, Chapter 12, page 148. Standing at the end of the line is a small golden dragon, the Feathertail. So, we are very backlit. I don't know. It's doing weird things. So, we have these beautiful shades of gold, and this is Golden Feathertail. I kept a bisque fingering base, but yeah, see, now I'm blurry again. I do not know what is going on. So that's all of my advents for today. I really should have alternated between Kelsey's and my Archer and Olive, so I would have one of them every other day. I didn't plan that out very well, did I? Okay, so screw it. Let's open day 2 of Archer and Olive. I know Whitney really wants to see this one. So day 2 is a tiny box. So it is that one, and I'm guessing it's a writing implement. Oh, Oh, it is. It's a very pretty pen. So that is day 2 of my Archer and Olive. And I think that's it. Oh, I wanted to say, because the clip that you saw, one of the last clips you saw from yesterday was the tea, our Adagio tea advent. First night, I don't know, not so great. Mr. Froggett said it was different. And when I asked him if it was good different or bad different, he didn't specify. He just said different. So very helpful. Yeah. So that's it. We'll see what today's is later on when he gets home. Okay, bye. Also, last year, I got Mr. Froggett and I, oh, there's my big old finger, advent puzzles. And we really had a good time with them. So this year I got him this one, Animals in Santa Hats. So day 1 was a sheep. Day 2 was a kitty cat. He worked ahead and did day 3. And I got myself this Christmas through the window. So there's 24 little 50-piece puzzles. This was day 1. And this was this morning's. We did them both this morning. Mine do not interconnect, but they do just kind of eventually just sit together. I don't know which I prefer. But that's our advent calendars for today and yesterday. We also spent, you can see it snowed this morning. We woke up to some snow. We spent all morning getting all of the December Christmas book boxes taped up and out. There were 2 left over. They have since sold, but Mr. Froggett has already made his post office run, and also we're not getting mail today. So, yeah, so they're all on their way. There's 2 that have to go. They will go tomorrow when he makes another run, but it was already too late. They sold after he made his run. So I think I'm going to make an afternoon cup of tea. It's 2 o'clock. I don't know. I have to water the dining room today. So all of my plants in the dining room need watered today. It's not a whole lot. There's a couple up here, fingers up here. It's mostly here. So I should probably do that before I sit down with a cup of tea. Also, it's hair wash day this morning, so my hair is poofy. Yeah, so that's what I'm getting up to. I sent out a newsletter. Well, just a kind of an update about the Christmas boxes, and I think that's probably what sold them. And I'm just sitting here uploading yesterday's footage and what I have today so far, and just putting it together, finding some Christmas music and trying to pretend like I know what I'm doing. So yeah, that's it. The boys are chilling. The tree is up and lit. The boys are chilling. There's Tucker. Let's see if I can find Cooper. There's Cooper. He's chilling. That's not his crate, incidentally. That is his brother's crate. But he likes to lay in there. So yeah, I think I'm going to finish the editing that I can do, and then I'm going to water these plants in here. And then I'm going to have a cup of tea. I have not knit my stripes on my Advent sock for today, but I did do 2 stripes yesterday. So technically I'm on track, but I like to do 2 stripes a day for the sole reason of if I don't feel like it. So these are from the Cozy Knitter. So here is yesterday, well, stripes 1 and 2. And I have my little Christmas tree on there from Kelsey. And then here is the other sock, also with stripe 1 and 2. So technically I'm on track, but I do not like to push it the whole way to Christmas Eve. So yeah, I think that's the plan. I'm gonna water plants. I'm gonna make a cup of tea, and then I'm gonna knit. All right, I'll check in later. Bye.
Jingle bells ringing in my ear. Jingle bell, a sound that's oh so dear. Frosty the snowman is all around town. Watch out for reindeers are falling down. We stay up waiting for Santa tonight. He climbs down the chimney at the speed of light, while we're dancing around the Christmas tree, hugging and kissing just you and me. Carolers are singing outside our door, lovely songs we all heard before, as they walk from house to house to wish us all a Merry Christmas Day. Oh, a Merry Christmas Day. Oh, we're chasing snowflakes as they're falling down, and follow Rudolph all across the town. Later we meet under the mistletoe, while Santa's busy saying ho ho ho. We're feeling jolly, eating Christmas cake, and then we go skating on the frozen lake, saying hi to every friendly face, and later we warm up by the fireplace.
Hello. Welcome to Vlogmas Day 3. Earlier you saw me picking out my Christmas socks. So I have a box of socks, and my goal is to have 32 pair of Christmas / winter socks, so that I can wear a pair of hand knit socks every day from December 1st to the new year. So today's socks are one of the Advent skeins from the Cozy Knitter. I have said it before, I've done her Advent skein since the first year that she started doing it. So I don't quite have a whole box of hand knit socks. I do have some commercial Christmas socks in there, but the goal is always to keep adding to it. So it is December 3rd, so let's open my personal Advents, and then we'll do the Frogget Advents. So, day 3 of a homespun house. I'm gonna guess this is Christmas movie themed. Day 1 was Little Women. Day 2 was Nightmare Before Christmas, and this is A Christmas Story. This is really lovely. So that's day 3 from a homespun house. Also, I'll get to the basket in a minute. Day 2 of The Littlest Charm Co. Since this is 12 day, I'm doing it every other day. Cooper's here. Hi, Coopy. Hi, baby. Oh, cute. Okay, so it's a little, I think like a snowbird with a ball of yarn. Oh my gosh, how precious is that? So cute. And I'm not doing my Archer and Olive today. I'm going to switch and do one day Archer and Olive, one day Charms. That way I have something other than fiber and a mini skein to open. Day 3 of my fiber advent from Mr. Frogget. Oh, the lighting's going to be terrible. It's very much peach. Yeah, it's very peachy. It goes well with yesterday's color, which I did start spinning days 1 and 2 last night. So let's move on to the Frogget Advent. So this is day 2 of our Charlie Brown 12 Days of 50s. And it is Charlie Brown, his iconic t-shirt. So there's that one. And then day 3 of Fourth Wing is Sigale. Fourth Wing, chapter 13, page 162. Zayden is leaning against the tree, his arms folded across his chest, and behind him, watching with narrowed golden eyes, her fangs exposed, is Sigale, his terrifying navy blue dagger tail. So let's, now both the dogs have joined me. There we go. So we've got the navy blue. We've got little bits of gold in there. And this is Sigale. All right. Also, on day 1, one of the Debbies saw this basket behind me and asked about it. So this is one of the baskets, the types of baskets that we sell on the truck. We do not sell these. Hi, Tucky. We do not sell these online just because, careful. They're too hard to ship because they have to be in such big boxes. So they don't weigh anything, but shipping goes not just by weight, it also goes by size of the box. So this is just one that I have claimed as my own, and I keep a bunch of random sock projects in there. It is perfect for a small to medium sized project. I've got the first of the baby sock in here with my special Gigi charm that Kelsey made for me. And no, I have not made the second baby sock, hence its term in the sock basket. So that's, someone asked me about that in my first video, and I think that's it. Like I said, I'm not opening Archer and Olive today. That'll be tomorrow. I also showed you the books I got. I got my book box. So I get a box from Allurial, and let me grab it for you. And they are a subsidiary of Book of the Month, but they only do fantasy, romance, and romantasy. And this month, all of the covers and the edges are custom for them only. So these are all books that are coming out or have just come out, but they all, so last month we had one book that had its own custom Allurial cover. This month, all 3 of them are. So we have We Who Will Die by Stacia Stark. Look at those edges. And they are really gorgeous. I am having a lot of fun with this book subscription. It's the first time I've had a book subscription, and you can pick all 3 books. You can pick only 2, only 1. You can skip if none of them strike your fancy. So this is As Many Souls as Stars by Natasha Siegel. Very interesting. I don't know what the trad cover looks like for this. The insides and the edges. This one is not very thick, so this one looks like it might be, look at the back. And then the last one is The Wolf King by Lauren Palfreyman. Guys, if you have not read this book, specifically the audio, there are 2 books out. It's The Wolf King and The Night Prince. I am just very impatiently waiting for book 3, which I think is going to be called The Moon Queen. This is fantastic. Now, is it a literary masterpiece? No. But is it amazing? It's amazing. The audio especially, because the one wolf has a very thick, well, not a wolf, he's a wolf shifter. Anyway, the voice actor has a very, very thick Scottish accent, and it is chef's kiss. The audio is brilliant. You get a bit of a twist in book 2, and I will say that it was not a twist I saw coming. And I'm not sure how I feel about it, but I have definitely switched teams. So that is The Wolf King. Those are my 3 books from Illyrial this month. Like I said, I'm having a fantastic time with this book sub. I don't see me stopping anytime soon, because this one in particular, We Who Will Die, does not come out till like the end of December, but I've already got it. So I'm very excited. I love what they're doing. I love that we're getting custom covers. It's just, yeah. So those are my books for today. I don't know what else I'll get up to today. So yeah, this might be it. I showed you our puzzles that we did. We did those this morning while we were having our tea. And yeah, I had to do some work, some emails. Brian dyed a couple of batches of yarn this morning for an order. So yeah, see what else I get up to now the dogs have a toy. All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye. Hi guys. Okay, we're back from the bookstore. I didn't take any clips inside the bookstore because I am not that person who can walk around talking or doing a lot of filming. I mean, I can like secretly film clips of me looking at books, but the reason for our trip was kind of threefold. 1, I wanted to get out of the house. 2, Mr. Froggatt has asked for a list of books for Christmas. So he's going to go Christmas shopping, and he had asked if there were any books that I'd like, that he could choose from for Christmas. And I said, the easiest way for me to do that for you is to take pictures of the actual book. He's very visual. So that was reason number 2. Get out of the house, get myself a little treat. I had a lovely gingerbread chai with oat milk. It was delicious. And I got to take a bunch of pictures of books to give to him as a Christmas list. Also, there were 3 new releases that I didn't want to miss out on, like the special editions. So I did get some books, but I promise this is probably all I'm going to buy between now and Christmas, because I did make him a pretty big list. Hold on. Okay, sorry about that. Apparently a truck drove down our road, so the dogs had to be on alert. So here is the beautiful versions that I got. One was actually a surprise. I was not expecting to even see it, but it's a book that I've wanted to read. So the first one I got was Fallen Gods by Rachel Van Dyke. That was the first one. Second one I got is Dawn of the Firebird by Sarah Mughal Rana. I'm gonna butcher that, but look at those. Does it have pretty? No. That's the surprise. And the third one I got is The Darkest Descending by Chloe Penaranda. I have the first 2 in this trilogy, and so I have been anxiously awaiting book 3. And then the one that was a surprise is A River Enchanted by Rebecca Ross. I've been wanting to read this, but this version is stunning. And so at first I took a picture of it to give to Mr. Frogget, but they only had one on the shelf. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna get it. So that's it. That's my little haul. Anyway, I think I'm gonna go work on my Advent socks and do a little spinning. So yeah, I'll check in with you later. Bye.